A little earlier, we were talking about paper cranes and the tradition in Japan that if you create enough of them, they'll bring you good luck. It's not every day that you get to hear live music and learn the art of origami at the same time. But for a gig in Jersey, that's exactly what's going to happen this evening. You can also see a Canadian musician make her debut in our island at the Blue Note Bar in town. It's a special event that's being put on by RampArts to support the mental health charity Jersey Recovery College, and we've been talking about living with mental ill health this morning on the programme. Well, Heather Brown from RampArts spoke to me an hour ago, and you can listen back on BBC Sounds if you want to find out more about the event and how you can get involved. But right now, let's hear a little bit from Kyra Grief. She is one very special performer, and she has a special way with her music.
And if I said I'm sorry, would you understand me? Oh, that phrase is one I'll use and torn. All meaning left displaced, all trace of it erased. Still I freeze without you.
A clip from Nicotine by Kyra Grief, and she's with us this morning. Hello, Kyra, good morning.
Hi there, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you, and welcome to Jersey. So what brings you to our island?
Thank you so much. Well, honestly, I was just wandering around the UK and trying to find a larger island to sort of make my home on for a while, and Jersey just really stuck out to me and my boyfriend, who I moved here with about 2 years ago originally.
So how long have you been making music?
My entire life, essentially. I come from a family of musicians, so it's always been a part of who I am and just what I've done. But I started, I think, writing around the age of 11 or so.
And you really do span the genre, don't you? You have lots of interests and plenty of different styles.
Yeah, so I did grow up doing musical theater and things like that, and then I'm part of, I was working in Canada, in Calgary, where we really enjoy country music, so I've done a lot in that genre as well. But then for my work, I had done different things like lullabies. I'd written for a video game soundtrack, so it's kind of been quite the span of genres for sure.
And is music your preoccupation, your be-all and end-all, if you like?
Eventually, that is definitely the hope. I think every musician knows that you have to take up a few other jobs before you can really get there in the end. But, you know, that is the goal eventually. So this is really the year that I'm trying to pick things up and make it my focus.
And how are you feeling about this, your first gig in the island?
Well, I mean, I'm nervous, as one might expect, but at the same time, of course, I'm incredibly excited because this has been something that I've wanted to do for a really long time, and I'm so grateful to Heather at RampArts and just RampArts to allow me this opportunity.
Tell us a bit about this, because people can come and see you by making an origami crane.
Yes, they'll be able to do that, which I think is a fantastic idea, and what a lovely art installation that they're going to be doing for the Jersey Recovery College. I just think it's wonderful, and I'm really glad to be doing something with two different organizations that really represent some things that I'm very passionate about.
And tell me a bit about what we might expect from your set this evening.
Well, because a lot of my music is kind of a variety of genres, I'm going to do a bit of a variety show. So I'll be playing a bit of ukulele, which is something that I actually took up during lockdown here on the island about 2 years ago. And then I'm going to be doing some looping, piano. I'll do one song with a band that I've also been playing with for 2 years on the island here.
And how has lockdown affected your music making? Has it been much more personal, if you like, because you haven't been able to mix and match with people?
Yes. I mean, I always found it was sort of a way of solace, or a place of solace to create music. But definitely there are a lot more interesting layers to uncover when you're in lockdown. And with all of the events going on in the world, you pull out some really interesting things in your art.
And will you be doing more gigs in the future here in Jersey? Is that the ambition, the aim, the hope?
Absolutely. I'm really excited to see what comes for me moving forward after tonight. But this is a fantastic place to start.
It is. Best of luck. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me.
Really nice to talk with you. Kyra Grief there, playing her first Jersey gig at the Blue Note tonight in aid of the mental health charity, the Jersey Recovery College. It's on from 5:30 this evening. Well, actually, the art installation starts at 5:30. You can go along and you can make your paper crane. Using the ancient skill, the Japanese skill of origami, paper folding, and then the gig itself starts at 7 o'clock.